President Biden has urged individual states to pay unvaccinated Americans $100 each to get their shots. He's also announced that government workers and contractors who refuse to get a vaccine will face compulsory weekly testing and other restrictions. Here's our North America correspondent, David Willis.
Coronavirus cases have risen in all but one state over the course of the last 7 days. Most of it fueled, of course, by the spread of the Delta variant, yet barely 50% of the population here is fully vaccinated. And that leaves about 90 million Americans who are eligible for a vaccine but have so far chosen not to get one. And today, President Biden expressed a measure of frustration, a measure of desperation. He said this was not a political issue, there's nothing political about this, and he also blamed misinformation on social media and other platforms for the reasons for a lot of people not actually getting their jabs. As you mentioned, he announced new requirements for federal government workers to either get vaccinated or to undergo regular testing, and he pushed as well for cash incentives to be made available to those who are in areas of the country where vaccination rates are low, to sort of incentivize them to get a jab. This is what the president had to say about that.
Today, I'm calling on all states and local governments to use funding they have received, including from the American Rescue Plan, to give $100 to anyone who gets fully vaccinated. I know the paying people who get vaccinated might sound unfair to folks who've gotten vaccinated already. But here's the deal. If incentives help us beat this virus, I believe we should use them.
President Biden also said that he is calling on the U.S. Defense Department to consider making a coronavirus vaccine one of the required vaccinations that it gives to members of the military here. Were that to be the case, about another 1.5 million people would be vaccinated automatically. And he's talked of reimbursing small and medium-sized businesses who give their staff paid time off in order to go and get vaccinated. As to whether all this will work, we'll just have to wait and see. If it doesn't, then the next alternative really is some sort of mandatory measures, and that's something that the Biden administration is unwilling to deploy.